It is a familiar suburban scene. Parents fighting against heavy, swinging doors, trying to wedge kids and groceries into a massive, towering SUV. Many Australian families assume they have to buy one of these oversized, expensive vehicles simply because they need to carry 7 people. That assumption is expensive, and it is not always true. You can get the exact same number of seatbelts without the heavy footprint by looking at older people movers, compact MPVs, and selected medium SUVs. By avoiding popular SUVs, you save thousands, but expect a physical compromise. When all 7 seats are occupied, luggage space vanishes. The third row is strictly temporary. Older alternatives also mean mechanical risk, requiring rigorous pre-purchase inspections and recall checks. To navigate that risk, we have identified 5 cheap, frequently overlooked family vehicles with 7 seats, along with the strict buying rules you need to evaluate them safely. Stepping away from the prestige of a trendy badge gives you immediate financial flexibility. You must be willing to judge a car by its practical reality on the driveway, rather than the lifestyle it promises in a brochure. Number 5 on the list is the Toyota Avensis Verso, specifically the ACM20 with the 2.4-liter petrol engine. Buyers consistently ignore it because it looks like an unfashionable tall wagon rather than a rugged SUV, and it completely lacks the name recognition of a Kluger or a Tarago. This comparison matrix highlights its cabin reality. You get a green tick for 3 rows of seatbelts within a manageable exterior size, but with 7 passengers aboard, luggage space takes a direct hit. The rearmost seats are best for kids or short trips. The advantage here is the proven Toyota 2.4-liter engine, a known quantity for mechanics. But you still need to inspect the cooling system, the water pump, and the engine mounts. The buying rule for the Avensis Verso: only hand over your money for the cleanest, privately maintained example you can find, and test every single seat mechanism and air conditioning function to ensure they work perfectly. Number 4 is the Honda Odyssey RB3, also with a 2.4-liter petrol engine. Families typically pass right over this model because of its low, station wagon-like stance. It lacks the dominating road presence of a modern 4-wheel drive. This illustration compares the physical access. Because the Odyssey sits so low to the ground, it delivers excellent car-like road manners. However, that squat entry point means stepping down into the cabin, a harder physical transition for adults loading children than the hip-height slide-in of an SUV. During inspection, you need to check the automatic transmission fluid history and thoroughly test the cabin electronics, including electric doors and the reversing camera. Also, be cautious of undocumented private imports, which might lack local parts support or have different specifications. The buying rule for the Odyssey: prioritize Australian-delivered vehicles with flawless electrical systems and comprehensive service records. Both the Avensis Verso and the Odyssey RB3 deliver reliable Japanese petrol engineering. By accepting a wagon or low-riding silhouette over a high-riding SUV, you capture excellent used car value. Number 3 is the Kia Rondo RP with the 2.0-liter petrol engine. This model largely disappeared from the market because it sits awkwardly in size, larger than a small hatchback but noticeably smaller than a full-size people mover. This floor plan shows the smaller footprint, making the Rondo easy to park but restricting cargo space. Crucially, verify a non-negotiable safety check, a recall for the hydraulic electronic control unit, where moisture can create an electrical short circuit and fire risk. The Rondo buying rule: do not purchase the vehicle until you verify the HECU recall has been completed via the VIN, and ensure you test all the rear seat folding mechanisms. Number 2 is the Mitsubishi Outlander, specifically the ZJ or ZK generation with the 2.4-liter petrol engine. It gives you 7 seats packaged inside a standard medium SUV body, but it is routinely overshadowed by heavier demand for Toyota RAV4s and Mazda CX-5s. The specific mechanical risk is the continuously variable transmission. If fluid maintenance is neglected, you run the risk of shuddering, whining, or hesitation during acceleration. You also have to respect its limits. This specific petrol Outlander is designed for school runs and suburban driving. It is not built to handle frequent heavy towing or serious low-range off-road use. The buying rule for the Outlander: choose the 2.4-liter petrol model with verified on-time CVT servicing and walk away if there is any evidence of a heavy towing history. Opting for these compact or medium footprints secures you occasional 7-seat flexibility for daily errands, provided you recognize they are not heavy-duty family haulers. Number 1 is the Toyota Tarago ACR50 with the 2.4-liter petrol engine. Buyers pass on older 4-cylinder examples because of the pure people mover image and the appeal of more powerful alternatives. There is a clear performance trade-off. Because it uses a naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine, the Tarago will feel sluggish when fully loaded with 7 passengers and all their gear. But its physical design solves the biggest family transport headache. Sliding rear doors provide unmatched access in tight shopping center car parks. You can easily reach in to secure child seats without banging conventional doors. Because these vehicles are built to carry people, they are often subjected to hard commercial lives. You need to inspect the sliding door tracks, test the rear cabin air conditioning, and look closely for excessive interior wear that suggests it was used as an airport shuttle or hotel transport. The Tarago buying rule: select a strictly privately maintained example with a believable usage history and flawlessly operating sliding doors. Swallowing your pride and embracing the traditional van silhouette grants you a purpose-built passenger space. It provides the most honest, usable third-row accommodation available for your money. This digital clipboard illustrates a common trap. A specification sheet that claims 7 seats is meaningless if the layout physically cannot accommodate your pram, your child seats, and your daily routine. You have to run mandatory physical tests before you buy. Bring your regular passengers to the inspection. Physically install your child seats. Check the boot capacity with all the seats locked into their upright positions. Then complete your administrative checks. Verify VIN recalls. Complete a PPSR search to check for financial encumbrances or write-off history, and arrange an independent pre-purchase inspection by a qualified mechanic. Skipping these steps is how buyers end up with compromised, unusable vehicles that drain their savings before they even pay the registration. True value is found in a vehicle's proven ability to carry your family safely and comfortably in the real world. By focusing on practical utility over a trendy shape, you secure exactly the space you need without paying the premium.